This is the S&P 500 ETF SPY one-day reading for January 11th, 2024. It's currently October 31st, 2023, 1:43 p.m. Eastern Time. The S&P 500 at the time of this reading is currently $417.82. That's USD. And the shuffle video that we're about to play for you for the January 11th reading was created on October 25th, 2023 at 8:42 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video here in the corner. So the overall theme of behavior for today, it's a rally offering opportunity to open up a short position or close a long position. Pretty similar energy, pretty much the same energy as the prior day. And I think that's pretty indicative of the fact that we're most likely going to see the highest highs for the month again here. I think there's a pretty sharp drop in here, but there's some wild behavior. It's a Knight of Wands here on the 1 month. And the Knight of Wands is going to have a rally along a diagonal. It starts out bullish, but it ends pretty bearish. The double X is often a lowest low indicator as well. So it's going to be a strong decline here at the end of the day. Behavior around the high side, there's a sideways fluctuating rally that precedes a decline. And the behavior around the low, you could probably trade moving both into the low and out of the low. It's hard to determine without going deeper into the reading just yet. It's hard to determine if you should trade like short into it first and then long out of it, or long out of it and then short into it. And we'll figure that out as we progress into the reading in more detail, because there's definitely going to be price swings today. But before we go any further, I want to make sure everybody's aware the whole purpose of the channel is to follow through on the rule of karma and transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. And you do that here on the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders, where we ask that you donate 5% of the profits from the information that you get here on the channel. Any of those profitable trades, you should do it every time you profit, by the way, and not put it off. It's important. 5% of the profit should be donated forward to one of these charities. Guys, let's help cure ALS. Imagine if everybody in the stock market donated 5% of their earnings to support the cure for ALS. My God, guys, we could really change the world here. And then 5% of the profit should be donated back to the channel here through one of these links. If you're international, you can use Wise or you can use YouTube tips. And that leaves you with 90% of the money. Make sure to spend that money out of love. As long as you do that, the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold through this channel. Neglect to follow through on that rule of karma, my friends. The universe is going to shut you off from the flow of abundance through this channel. Post haste. It's a warning, guys. Don't be that guy. I've seen it happen. Don't want that to be you. So you get the opportunity to show that you do the right thing. And then if you don't do the right thing, the universe is going to very, very quickly shut you off. So be prepared, guys, and just follow through. It's 5%. You do that, the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold for following through and being an angel investor of the channel. Hermes, what are you doing? Trying to talk. Oh, well, thank you. I like the licks. The licks are like little kisses. I'm a good boy, all right, guys, let's get back into it. So in the pre-market, we have a low in the pre-market, a failed attempt to break through key resistance, and a decline through key support. And it's also a cross-reading congruency. It's the high card for the 1 year. The defeat card is the high card for the 1 year. We also have possibility of a highest high based on correlations here in January, so we want to be mindful of that. There's possibilities of a highest high thus far for January here, where we decline from a failed attempt. It's a brief peak that's easily missed, followed by a decline through multiple support levels into a low right around the open at a key support level, which is important on like a multi-day scale. It's important on at least a 1 month scale, actually. And that would be the trade opportunity. I would say at that low, you could close out of short positions opened the prior day. You could also probably open up a long position in the midst of a sideways fluctuating decline here between roughly 10 and 11, or even like this U-shaped dip between 11 and 12. There's a trade opportunity there where you could open up a long position for a day trade, which you would want to close probably before 2:30. Might even want to close it actually. This is where the price swings come into play here, guys. Between like 11 and 2 o'clock, you want to be careful of price swings. There's a near overbought crest that forms when we have this big move higher, probably a breakout off of a low here around like 12:15. You could close out of a long position there for a day trade, or you could wait. We'll decline into through multiple supports, come back to a low, do some sideways rotation, and then there's another big move to a high for the day. That's probably our highest price level yet for the day, somewhere around 1:30 or 2 o'clock. And then we do sideways crisscrossing back and forth through the same price level 3 times, confirming a bullish trend with the virtue card there between 2 and 3. Usually the bullish trend, like it confirms a bullish trend, but I'm not so sure that's the case here. I think we probably want to be in a short position by the time we close out of that long day trade here around like 132, when we're at a new high for the day. That's where I'd want to close. I'd want to close out of longs, open up a short, and I'd want to close a short for a day trade at the end of the day in the midst of the significant decline where we revisit support level that we met once before here at the end of the day. Should be a pretty notable decline, possibly even to the lowest lows of the month, like not new ones, but